What's up, family? Welcome to another episode of I Can't Help Them podcast. Listen, this is another episode. Listen, y'all, I'm gonna get a better mic. I'm gonna get one that I can, piece someone that sound better than this one, because this one all over the place. But yeah, so welcome to another episode. I'm so glad that you joined in for this episode. This is gonna be a wonderful episode. You feel what I'm saying? Because last week we talked about the red flags Christians ignore. But this week, we're going to flip it because it's not enough to know what to avoid. You need to know what to recognize as well. So today's episode is called Green Flags That Christians Should Look For. You know what I'm saying? We're going to talk about what you should look for. You know what I'm saying? Because we can't talk about the bad and not talk about the good. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be that person that just always talking about the bad. But we're gonna talk about some good things, because healthy relationships don't just feel good, they grow good. Listen, if your relationship ain't growing, get on up out of there. Get up out of there, baby. Get up out of there. One of the biggest green flags that you could ever see is consistency, baby. Consistency, baby. Not intensity. Not intensity. I'm sorry. Couldn't get that right, but consistency. Consistency. Listen, they show up consistently, they communicate consistently, they honor their word consistently. They not hot or cold, they not emotionally unstable. They not, but they are consistent. They consistent. Matthew 5 and 37 says, let your yes be yes and your no be no. Consistency builds trust. Inconsistency builds confusion. Oh, listen, I'm going to say that again. Consistency builds trust. Consistency builds confusion. Listen, nobody want to be confused, and God is not the author of confusion. Listen, my God don't be confused. Now you might be confused, but my God ain't confused. My Lord and Savior, He is not confused. He knows just what He's doing. He know where He wants you to be, where He wants you to go. He know everything about you. He know, so He ain't confused. We be the ones that be confused. But listen, somebody that is consistent. Again, they build trust. They're not all over the place. They know what they're doing. They know where they're going. They know where they're headed, and they're working towards that. They not all over the place. They not. They not. A healthy Christian is submitted somewhere. Listen, a healthy Christian now. We ain't talking about these people that's out here that's just doing whatever they want to do. A healthy Christian, they have spiritual coverings, they have mentors, and they have people who can correct them. Listen, I got spiritual covering. I got many mentors, and I got many people that correct me. Listen, when I tell you they'll call me in the heartbeat, I picked you up in the spirit, don't do it. I'd be like, good Lord. When I say they be picking me up in the spirit, or when I do something wrong, they be like, now, Rodney, now you know better. Listen, sometimes my spiritual covering ain't even got to get to me before the people that I know love me and that will correct me. They'll get to me before my spiritual covering get to me. And then when my spiritual covering get to me, listen, they just adding the cherry on top. Listen, I'm just saying, they add the cherry on top. I be like, man, I already done heard this, and they just put their little. But listen, listen. People who are submitted somewhere, spiritual coverings, mentors, people who can correct them. They're not defensive when corrected. They are teachable. One thing I had to learn that offense is a choice. Offense is a choice, y'all. You choose to be offended or not. You choose it now. Because a lot of times, listen, I ain't gonna lie. I done got mad being corrected now. I wasn't defensive, but I done got mad. I done got upset. Because especially when you think you doing something right and you think you know what you're doing and somebody come and correct you, but it crushes you a little bit. You be like, yeah, you be mad for a moment, but you get over it because the correction is nothing but to guide you in the right to get you back aligned to God's purpose. That's what correction is for. And to protect you from something that might happen later on down the line if you don't correct this now. Listen, that's all correction is. Correction is because people love you. The Bible says He chastens who He loves. So I mean, if God corrects you, what makes you think that other people can't correct you when they see different things. But they're teachable. They're teachable. They're teachable. Proverbs 12 and 15 says, "The way of fool seems right to them, but the wise listen to advice." If can't nobody correct them, eventually they'll hurt you and justify it. Accountability is protection. I'm gonna sit back on this one because I need to say that again. If can't nobody correct them, they'll hurt you and justify it. How many of them been there? I done been there. Listen, I had so many people justify for hurting me. Like, nigga, I almost said something. But at the end of the day, yo, just take accountability for what you did. Don't be trying to justify it, make excuses for it. Listen, it's okay. You hurt me. I would rather you tell the truth, be accountable for it, and we can move on. We can move on and work on from there. But if you can't be accountable. You always trying to justify your wrongdoings. Nah, bro, we ain't nothing there. Ain't nothing there for me. But yeah, accountability is protection. So remember, green flag, a healthy Christian that is submitted somewhere. We looking for that green flag. Listen, another green flag, they respect your boundaries. Listen, someone respect your boundaries. Listen, that is a major green flag. Is respect. Respecting your boundaries. They don't pressure you, they don't manipulate you, and they don't rush intimacy. They honor your convictions. They honor your convictions. Listen, I had this one girl. Listen, she tried to get me to drink. She tried to get me to smoke. She tried to get me to indulge in physical activity before marriage. And I'm like, yo, no, I'm not doing those things. Like, I've done those things before, and it didn't turn out the way that I felt it was going to turn out. Yeah, and it's not pleasing to God to do these things. Like, I want to do things the correct way in this season of my life. I don't want to mess up what God wants to give me or He wants me to find. Like, I want to do things the right way. So it's like, I'm not drinking, I'm not smoking, I'm not trying to have sex before marriage. Like, I don't want to do them things, yo. I done did all that. And again, it got me heartbreak, it got me trauma, and it got some unhealed things that I still need to heal from because I moved too quick. And I moved, and you had to getting rid of soul ties ain't easy. Listen, I had to get rid of some soul ties. So, when it comes to all those things, when people, if that person does not respect your boundaries, does not respect your conviction, like, that's a red flag. But if they do respect all those things, those are major green flags that you need to really take note of because that means if they respect your boundaries, they don't just love you for a physical attribute or what you do, but they love you for you. And they respect God. Because let's be honest, like, if them are your convictions, that doesn't mean that's their convictions. But if they respect you enough to know that's how you living for God, excuse me, is green flag. Green flag. Shoot, I met one girl, like, she was like, "Hey, I respect it. If that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. But I'm just not there." Listen, I respect that. If you're telling me that you respect my boundaries, but you're not at the point to where I'm at, and I respect that 100% because that lets me know then, okay, we just need to go our separate ways because obviously you're not in a place that I'm not, and I'm not judging you for it, but just know that you're not going to convince me otherwise. You know, you're not going to convince me otherwise. You know what I'm saying? First Corinthians 13 and 5 says, love does not dishonor others. It is not self-seeking. It's not self-seeking. So real love protects your peace, not just their desires. Let's be honest. People have desires. Listen, people have desires. Some people, when they look at you, they just want that one thing. Because you look so good to them, you smell good to them. Listen, whatever you do it well. It ain't nothing that you do wrong in their eyes. So they have a desire to devour you. You know what I'm saying? Some of them got that desire now. They just got the desire to devour you, and they just want to. Get what they can get and then go about their business. They don't want you for real, for real. They just want a piece of you. Yeah, just saying. Just saying. I'm just being honest. Another green flag that we need to look at. They are healing and not hiding. They healing, but they ain't hiding. Listen, nobody is perfect. But healthy people are aware. They're aware of their past. They're aware of their wounds. They're aware of their growth areas. They're not pretending to be perfect. They are becoming whole. Ah, yes, 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 yes. They're becoming whole. If someone can acknowledge their past, their wounds, and the areas where they need growth, that's a major green flag. Especially if they acknowledge their past in a way to where they're not blaming everybody, but they're holding themselves accountable for the things that they did. Even when it comes to their wounds, how they've been wounded, and how they played a part in their wounds, and then their growth areas where they know they need growth at, and they're actually working towards being healed. You know, for me, example, like there are areas in my life where I was messed up. Like I'm right now, finances. I'm educating myself in finances, entrepreneurship, educating myself in entrepreneurship, health, get my health together because my health was all jacked up. Get my health together with teas and working out, all those type of things like that. Mentality, listen, changing this mindset of mine because the mindset that I had before, I ain't gonna say it was bad, but there's some things that need to be rewired because the Bible says that we should renew our mind. So I've been renewing my mind with reading books, His Word, washing me with His Word, prayer, affirmations every day. I mean, even just things about myself that I am rewiring my brain. I'm sorry, my brain, because these are growth areas in my life that I need growth in, and I'm growing in these areas. I'm taking as the what am I trying to say? I'm sorry. Our theme for this year in church is intentionality. So I'm being intentional about the things that I want to grow in. So I'm growing in these areas. Listen, and it's been an amazing journey with me growing. I've seen so many changes in my life and even in myself because I'm taking the initiative. I'm being intentional about the things that I want to grow in. So listen, Proverbs 28:13 says, whoever conceals their sin does not prosper, but the one who confesses and renounces them finds mercy. Listen, green flag if they know all this stuff about themselves. Green flag if they're healing but not hiding. And if they're honest about it to you. If they're honestly telling you their issues and what they're going through and all that type of stuff, look, that's a green flag. Number one, especially for men, if they doing that, they trust you. Cause men ain't just gonna come out and be like, blah, this all I'm working with. No, 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 no. G, we giving piece by piece, and we seeing what you doing with it. And if you, especially if you throw it back up in our face, you're done. You're cut. Healing is a green flag. Denial is a red flag. Listen, 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 listen. This is a good one right here. Another green flag we need to look at is their life matches their words. Their life matches their words. Listen, anybody can say they love God. Anybody. Listen, a drunk on the street can say they love God, but their life reflects it. Watch how they treat people, handle stress, handle disappointments, and handle correction. I'm going to repeat those things again. Watch how they treat people, handle stress, handle correction, and handle disappointment. Listen, I'm trying to tell you. Character is louder than confession. I'm going to say that again. Character is louder than confession. James 2:17 says, faith by itself, if it is not accomplished by action, it is dead. Listen, we could cry holy, holy all day. But if your life don't match up to what's coming out your mouth, red flag. But if your life is matching to what is coming out your mouth, green flag. Major green flag. Because again, a lot of people say they love God. A lot of people say they walk in this walk. A lot of people saying they living for God. And they saying it out of their mouth, but their actions do not line up to what they be saying. And I believe all of us know people that do that. All of us know somebody that do that. And we listen. We ain't got time for that in 2026. So pay attention to that green flag. Because listen, that is a wonderful person. A wonderful person. Listen. Listen. Another green flag. I want y'all to listen to me now. Another green flag. They bring priest. I'm sorry. They bring you peace and not confusion. Now this one big because healthy people bring peace, not anxiety, not emotional chaos, not insecurity. When something is aligned with God, it produces peace, not constant emotional instability. Selah. Because listen, if somebody come to your life and it's total chaos and they want to argue all the time, they want to fuss all the time, and then your life just start being chaotic because their life might be chaotic. Listen, go the other way. Go the other way. Please, go the other way. But if they bring priests, why I keep saying priest? Lord, am I a priest of the Most High God? Ha, Sata. Nah, just play. But if they bring peace to your life, listen, green flag. Green flag. Because listen, peace, bruh, and don't nothing amount to peace. If you got peace in your life, listen, you ain't exchanging that for nothing and nobody. Cause peace sometimes is hard to come by when you done been through stuff and you know what I'm saying, you done been through a lot of traumatic things, you done been a lot of things done hurt you, a lot of things done damage you, and you finally find peace, and then someone wanna come in and interrupt that peace and bring chaos. No, we ain't doing that. We not doing that. We know we not doing that. We keeping our peace. And now, if you ain't bringing peace. Don't come our way. Don't come our way in 2026 because we love our peace and we gonna keep our peace. And if you're gonna try to interrupt our peace, guess what? Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, and don't you come back no more. That's my sermonic selection. Hit the road, Jack, because we love our peace around here, baby. We love our peace. Listen, let me say this clearly, clearly, clearly. Stop chasing potential and start recognizing character. Stop ignoring peace to entertain excitement. Stop choosing based off feelings alone. Listen, I gotta sit back on that one. Listen, stop choosing based off your feelings. Feelings will get you caught up every time. Every time. Oh, I just love him. I got feelings for him and her. It will get you in trouble every time. Listen when I tell you, trouble every time. Because you too caught up on feelings, but you ain't looking at the character. You done missed every red flag because of feelings. No, 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 no. We're not doing that in 2026. Listen, you better choose based off fruit, not feelings. Fruit. We want to see fruit. Matthew 7:16 says you would know them by their fruit. Listen, green flags don't just look spiritual. They don't look spiritual, but they look healthy. They look healthy. Green flags are healthy, not spiritual, healthy. So listen, if this episode helped you, I want you to share this with someone that's Christian dating, someone that's dating. They don't even gotta be Christian. Just share it with someone that's dating. Listen, I want you to subscribe to all the channels, the Apple Podcast, Spotify, YouTube. I'm on everything, every podcast thing you could think of. And subscribe to the YouTube channel. Again, this has been the I Can't Help Film podcast. Again, I'm your host, Rodney Footman. Can't wait to see y'all in the next episode. Holla at you.